Do you want to stop taking birth control but are afraid to happen? You've probably heard so many different horror stories of what it's like to come off of birth control, but don't fret because I got you. Today, you will learn my top tips on how to get off of the birth control pill, how to transition off the birth control pill safely, how to get off of birth control without acne, and a little bonus, what to expect with your first period after birth control. Hello, it is my joy to be here with you today. If you're new to my channel, I'm Shay. I'm a hormone and a life coach, and I specialize in simplifying menstrual and fertility health for the driven millennial woman. My mission in life is to make sure that women have happy ovaries, a healthy relationship with their bodies, increased energy, and a thriving life full of their deepest desires. If you're new here and you have not yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that little notification bell so that you know whenever my new weekly videos come out. I'm so excited for today's topic. Transitioning off of the pill was one of the best decisions I ever made for my life, so let's dive in. Okay, today's topic is juicy. Let's chat about how to stop taking birth control and how to transition off of the birth control safely. My first tip for you is making sure that you're preparing your body to come off of the pill. If you missed my last video on the truth about birth control and what it does to your body, definitely go check that out and then come back to watch this video. After you've watched that video, now you know that you are micronutrient deficient when you are on the birth control pill. So when you're wanting to transition off of the pill, you want to make sure that you boost up those nutrients so that your body can optimally detoxify from the birth control pill in a way that isn't going to cause any stress or induced inflammation on top of what you might be experiencing because of the birth control pill. I would suggest giving your body about 4 to 6 months of eating pretty rigorous and intentional so that your body has all of the nutrients it needs to rebuild as your body detoxes off of the birth control pill. My second tip, make sure that you finish the entire pill packet. It's not a good idea to stop mid-packet and be like, I'm done with the birth control pill, because your body is going to get confused. Your body may have funky withdrawals and it could mess up your hormones even more. So I would highly suggest that you finish the complete pill packet and then just simply not start another one. And third, it's all about the mindset. So set a powerful intention on how you want to feel coming off of the pill. How do you want your body to bounce back coming off of the pill? What do you want your period to return like coming off of the pill? I'm a true believer that when we imprint our bodies with what we desire, what we want to cultivate, that we can create our world. We're co-creators with the world. So I highly suggest that you set a powerful intention so that you can remember why you're coming off of the pill and how you want to feel, and what are your long-term goals for your overall health and of course your fertility health. I just want to serve as an expander for you to let you know that I seriously thrived. My life got significantly better. The way I felt got significantly better coming off of the birth control pill. And I'm a firm believer that what you put out, you always receive tenfold. So trust your process, trust your body, and know that it is the best decision that you are doing if you are deciding to come off of the birth control pill. And of course, if you want support, I am here to help you. So definitely reach out and share with me down below. What is your intention? I'm so curious to know. All right, now that you know how to stop and transition off of the birth control pill safely, the next common questions I get from my clients, how to get off of birth control without acne. Okay, if you didn't watch my previous video on birth control, my skin freaked out on birth control, so I was covered in acne, and I knew that when I got off of birth control, I definitely did not want it to get worse. I know they say love the skin suit that you're in, but we're also human, and acne can feel so uncomfortable, and it can really do a number on our self-worth and how we feel about our aesthetics. We're human, we want to feel pretty, we want to feel good in our bodies, so it's totally natural to have this fear over acne. That's why I find it to be super important that you're rebuilding the microbiota in your gut health and your digestion so that when you do come off of the birth control pill, your acne has a standing chance because you're eating right for your hormones already. You're eating right for your body already. But On top of that, there are of course topical treatments that you can do. So as you transition off the pill, you can adjust to a new skincare routine that will also support the external, not just the internal. For me personally, coming off of the birth control pill actually increased the health of my skin. So I believe that if you're anything like me and you prepare your body right, you have the right mindset for it, and you're taking care of yourself, your skin can actually absolutely improve. I worked with an esthetician to keep my routine safe, effective, and approach it in a more holistic way. If you're new around here, you know that I really love to have a more holistic lifestyle. I firmly believe that when we have non-toxic product, we're supporting the environment, we're also supporting our skin, that we're going to respond better. So a really simple routine that you can use and build for yourself, of course, having a cleanser. An oil-based cleanser is often going to be more hydrating and bind to the skin so that it can be cleaned off a lot easier. My personal favorite is the brand Olivia, and I use their skincare cleanser. It's super lightweight, super affordable, and so nice for the skin to leave you refreshed. Another thing is have a go-to spot treatment. A spot treatment is great to put on a blemish as soon as it pops up. So as you're transitioning off the pill, if you notice or feel that your skin might pop up, you can do an immediate spot treatment. My personal favorite is the turmeric spot treatment by Coco Kind, and I love to just put it on any areas that seem like they might be breaking out, and it quite often helps shrink and dry up whatever is going on before it turns into a really, really bad breakout. Of course, don't pick your skin. I know that's harder said than done, but if your skin is breaking out at all, trust that the detoxification process is going to happen. It takes about 3 weeks for your cellular skin to turn over, so give yourself about a solid month before you start to freak out. Give your skin love on yourself as much as you can, because I promise you it's going to serve you in the long run. And then of course, with your skin routine, you want to have a nice moisturizer. I personally love the Silvestri Facial Oil by Hitana Beauty. Hitana Beauty is a small business. It's a woman named Megan that I absolutely love to support, and her stuff is beautiful. It smells delicious, and it'll make your skin glow, and that oil-based facial oil is going to be amazing for hydration and pigmentation, and of course, any breakouts that could potentially come up. But again, I will harp this over and over and over again in everything that I do. When it comes to transitioning off of the pill safely, it's about cultivating that mindset and then also doing the practical, tangible steps. Okay, now the exciting part, your period. Okay, you might be thinking that I'm a little crazy because how would your period be exciting? But when you work with me and you're in my world, we have a period club, and I love my period club because I want you to reclaim your body and reclaim what it means to be a woman and live in a thriving way with that cyclical nature of yours. And contrary to popular belief, your period does actually get to be fun and feel good. Now you are aware how to transition off of the birth control pill safely, how to get off birth control without acne, so let's talk about your first period after birth control. Your first period off birth control should come back within that first month, assuming that your ovulation is normal. So remember, if you didn't learn in my last video, that birth control can mask hormonal issues. So if you had a hormonal issue before birth control, I just want you to have that in the back of your mind, that it is possible that it can take your body a little bit longer for your period to come back. Ideally, your period comes back within those 3 to 4 weeks post coming off of that pill packet, but no longer than about 4 months. If it goes longer than that, there's definitely something else going on, and I highly suggest going to see a doctor to see what could potentially be going on, get your hormones tested. This way you know what's going on and have a hormonal report card of any potential underlying problem so that you can get to the root cause and fix that. As well, your first period off birth control is going to be different than the type of period that you have on the pill. It will be a little bit longer. It could also be a little bit heavier because you are now having a real bleed and you are now shedding the uterine lining from your body. So generally speaking, you should ovulate within that first month and then begin to notice your ovulation patterns and be able to track your cycle. Something that I really love to work with my clients with and personally use myself as well is the fertility awareness method. you will start to notice that you have your own unique rhythm and you have your own unique cyclical pattern. What I suggest for you to start doing is to start tracking your period pen to paper. I truly believe when you can track pen to paper, you're starting to really understand what's going on in your body. The 3 things that I would suggest to track are your energy patterns, your food patterns, and if you notice any bodily fluids, aka your cervical mucus. Also, another little Fuego bomb here. I know you're probably wondering, what about pregnancy, Shay? What are the chances of getting pregnant after stopping birth control? The truth is that some women can get pregnant immediately in this transition off of birth control, so I highly suggest that you make mindful, intentional choices around what you're doing with your partner so that you don't have an unplanned pregnancy. Everybody is unique and different, so just something to keep in mind as you transition off the pill and making sure that you use a barrier method if you do choose to have sex. And for those of you wondering how long to come off the pill before trying for a baby and you're trying to conceive, immediately. Go for it and have fun with the process. It's one of my personal favorite things to do with my clients, support them on their fertility and their pregnancy journey, and I always am opening up spots, so definitely message me if that's something that you're looking for support on. And share with me down below, are you like me and you're trying to not conceive, no babies for you yet, or are you out there trying to conceive? Comment down below, thumbs up if you're trying to conceive. Now that you know how to stop birth control and how to transition off of birth control pills safely, how to get off of birth control without acne, and what your first period off birth control is like, hope you will begin to rewrite the story of what it means to be a woman and to have a period. My corner of the world, women celebrate their bodies, they celebrate their cyclical nature, they celebrate the power of their womb, and they love their period. They heal themselves from the inside out, realize that it is a gift to be a woman and the power center that we can be when tapped into our cyclical nature. Coming off of birth control completely changed my life. I want that for you too. Something I have my clients share with me when we begin to work together is, what does it mean to be a woman to you? I want you to tap into what it is, and I want you to remember that you are a power center and a powerhouse. Share with me down below if it feels like something that you would like to share. I would love to hear what it means to you. And as always, let me know your biggest takeaway or aha from this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, of course, hit that subscribe button. You know how to do. In the meantime, please check out all my other fun videos. Check out my talk show if you haven't had the opportunity to do so. I can't wait for you to see my next video on the phases of the menstrual cycle and their energetic patterns, so you can begin your journey of becoming a cyclical woman. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Bye.